Umamusume is a series of horse girls named after real-life horses, and it's interesting. And really, I do find it interesting. A game based on real-life horses and their history, much like JoJo and their music references, making them high school girls. They don't look too adult to me. So I've been a stone cold poser of this series on Instagram for a few months now, and a friend recommended the game to me, but as of now, I do not have the time to put into this gacha, character lore-filled video game. So right now, I have the anime to check out. So let's go on a little journey. This isn't a small journey. I will be reviewing the anime so far. If I have the time, I might review the 2 games, and if I have the patience, I'll review the 8 mangas. I will be going off this Instagram reel on how I'll be watching the series. Thank you, Goldship. Finally doing good for society, you stupid fucking horse. So yeah, this video will be on season 1. Also, Happy Year of the Horse. This was also a reason why I wanted to watch the show. So what did I think of season 1? It was okay. The story was alright. A shy and klutzy outsider wants to be the best. This seems awfully familiar. Then it goes a little deeper and gets better thanks to the characters and some other elements. Special Week wants to be the best Umamusume in Japan. She meets funny characters who also have dreams of being very good, and right now, Special Week is becoming one of the best Umamusumes in Japan. I can't really think of much since the story is just so simple. There's some parts in the story that's great, like the tree stump that everyone, even the trainer himself, screams into to get their feelings out. This is also one of the only reasons I remember Hishi Amazon in this, or Silent Suzuka, who I read as Silent Suzuka, fracturing her foot, which becomes one of the driving forces for Team Spica becoming better runners. There were some parts within the story that were fun, like the festival where everyone in Spica and some characters outside the team that learned Suzuka is going to America. We also get to see some other recognizable Umas like Maisho Doto, TM Opera O, Ogre Cap, who was seen more in the background earlier, and Super Creek, to name some examples. We also get to see fireworks, which was... This is starting to look very familiar. Speaking of characters, for the most part, they were either given little character or were just kind of there, with a few characters, and they are Special Week, who's called Sped, which is funny because it's one letter off from Sped. She's the main girl who goes from this klutzy girl to this great racer she is at the end of the season. She tells Suzuka a lot of things and loves her mom. Both of them. I gotta tell you, I really like the friendship Special Week and Silent Suzuka has. It's very cute. Why'd they draw her like that? I don't want to say she's bland, because that's calling a character like Izuku bland, and I really like Izuku as a character. But yeah, she's not super special, funnily enough. But I do really like her determination to become a very good Umamusume racer. Would it be a racette? Racist? Surprisingly not the Japanese. Anyway, Silent Suzuka. I like her. It was nice to see that her and Special Week got along really well, especially since Suzuka was somewhat of an inspiration to Special Week at the beginning and later on being inspired by Special Week herself. I also liked how she became a driving force for Spica to become better Umamusume racers. Her character arc from being one of the best in school, maybe even Japan, and hitting rock bottom after her injury, and thanks to her team, she gets better and even wins a race is really good. Now what else can I say about her? She's a good help for Special Week, and hell, even Trainer himself alongside the rest of Spica. Yeah, that's about it. Trainer. I have a good amount to say about the man. I really like Trainer. His design is really fun. His hair is in the style of the front being the mane of a horse, and in the back just being the tail of a horse. It's really fun. I also like how he sucks on lollipops, kind of like an animal with a crop in its mouth. His outfit is very eye-catching too, especially compared to Hana's outfit and design. He's a fun character too. He has the best bits with the Umas, and even has a couple funny bits with Hana. I really like how supportive he is, which I would hope he would, since he's their damn trainer. But he's a really fun character that I thoroughly enjoyed. He's also broke. Now, the rest of Spica doesn't have much. I'll start with the one that I have the most I can say. Goldship. She is kind of odd. Everywhere else in the media, it seems she has some endeavors, but here she doesn't have much. She has her funny moments with the team, mostly Mejiro McQueen, but is with her that damn Rubik's Cube. She's also the most loyal to Spica, as she's never left the team and even abducts Uma's, that trainer in Gold Ship, Scouts. I think this was a good characterization. It makes her a little deeper than the why the fuck is she playing checkers? Daiwa Scarlet is the rival of Vaca. She is prone to outbursts sometimes. And she knows how to do an armbar. How does she know how to do that? Vodka is the rival of Daiwa Scarlet, and she's the one who calms down Scarlet when she gets ahead of herself. Toge Teo, who I forgot about this writing the Team Speaker section. This is how memorable this character is. I even had notes of her and I still forgot about her. She wasn't even in the season that much. Just when she's with the team, sometimes helping them sing, and for the last race in the song on episode 13, she wants to be like Simbali Rudolph, and she can be sweet sometimes. That's all I can think about this character. Mejiro McQueen is from a pristine family. Her name reminds me of Meguro Masaki from Kengan and Lightning McQueen from Cars. This video's gonna suck. I love it though. I'm having fun. Team Rigel. What do I say about Team Rigel? It certainly is a team. Hana is a fine addition. I don't really have much to say to her other than she's more of the opposite of Trainer. She wears formal attire, she's a lot more commanding, and even creates strategies for her trainees. She also has money. Yeah, she's okay. She has some fun moments with Trainer. That's about it. El Condor Pasa is one of the only characters on this team with like an actual character and stuff I can say. She even has an arc. She was a fun addition. I really liked how she has the racer's honor of beating someone fair and square. Her arc going from a decent racehorse to becoming a great racehorse and even racing in France to losing to Broy was nice and even carried over to the episode 12 race. Simbali Rudolph is somewhat important since she's the president and introduction to the saying, eclipse the rest nowhere, which I hope we find out the meaning of. The other characters on this team are kind of just... yeah, I mean, there were a few that were fun additions, like Taki Shuttle and Grass Wonder. I didn't even know Daring Tag was even a character until I read the wiki page. Broy's French. The race themselves were good. I wouldn't talk about all of them, but I'll talk about some that I want to highlight. The Manichi Okan from episode 6 was really good. El Condor Pasa's first loss after so many wins. Silent Suzuka is in top tier shape, and Grass Wonder is comforted by Hana. This race in the aftermath really reminded me of the Ripple from Kengan Omega, where Shenru Long's strength pushed the fighters to get stronger and not only push their own limits, but raise the bar entirely. It's a shame that the arc that really shed a lot of light on this was dog shit. Tenosho was sad. Suzuka was doing really good until her shoe came off, completely breaking her balance. The race ends in a tragedy. El Condor Pasa is contemptuous of the results that got her into the racing scene in France. Finding out that Suzuka's foot injury is a fracture and she might not be able to race like she did again was sad. But it was nice to see that everyone wanted to help Suzuka get better. Speaking of which, the race Trainer puts Team Speaker on was pretty good. It started off with a little bike race, the rivals are doing rival stuff. However, Special Week is slowing down so Silent Suzuka could keep up. So what did Trainer say? He told him straight up, you can't get better if you slow down for somebody else, and you can't get better if you don't treat each other as opponents. So after that, they both decided to treat each other as opponents, and Suzuka is somewhat fast again. The race on episode 11 was satisfying. Suzuka starts off late, she's in the back until the very end and wins the race. It was fun, and even Trainer cries. The episode 12 race was good. The mother came with a picture of the biological mother. Broy was somewhat built up during the second half of season 1, while we somewhat followed El Condor Pasa's arc in France. I liked the prep before with Special Week unintentionally telling Broy and other Mumas not to get cocky in French, and the little spell thing Team Speaker was doing was pretty funny. So Special Week runs and Broy gets a feeler and They both get a good boost at the end. Special Week beats Broy pretty freaking well. This was good. The final race was fun. Many characters in this series now race. Everyone gives it their all. They do a little funny banter and they all win. That's it. The end of the race was okay, but the highlight was the idol song and the circle back at the first gag with Train. So yeah, the races themselves were pretty good. I hope you noticed that it was the second half of the races I talked about because the ones before were either okay or nothing special. Sadly, we didn't get to see the races of the other members of Team Spica other than Special Week and Suzuka outside of montages on episode 10 and 13, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you. Now this brings me to the theme. Using each other to get better, creating new peaks as you and others get better. Like Kengan, there's going to be a lot of Kengan parallels, aren't there? No one is really an enemy of each other, and we don't have an antagonist or antagonistic force. Anyway, everybody wants to run with each other, win or lose, much like how the fighters would like to fight each other, even after kicking the shit into each other. I think it's a really fun way of writing competitive spirits. The animation / art style. I'll start with the art style since I have less to talk about compared to the two. It's somewhat interesting. The Umas are drawn in the trademark anime style with the large eyes, unnatural hair color in some cases, and the cat look on the side profiles. While the human characters are drawn in a more traditional look with the nose and mouth being separate from each other. Then Broy came and fucked it all up. Other than that, the art style is okay. The animation is really good. There are some scenes where the animation really shines, and then there's some scenes where the animation is just okay. There are also some scenes where it looks like 3D models were used. I will tell you this. It's pretty good. You can tell sometimes because there's more movement and a higher FPS in the animation. But that's not bad at all. I mean, I don't think we can be as bad or worse than Berserk 2016 or X-On. The humor in this is decent. The in-your-face comedy like Goldship getting shit in her eye is pretty good, while there are other comedic scenes that are just okay. The background humor is where it's at. Fat Special Week caught me off guard, but there was this one scene where Special Week and Silent Suzuka are talking while the other Umas are just on the ground passed out, and it carries into the night. For some reason, it made me grin stupidly. The last thing I want to cover is the music. I've been, hopefully, playing the music in this video, and it's pretty good. I think there's a good blend of electronic and the southern twang of the race music, and the idol music of the after race shows, which are really good, especially the one at the end of episode 13. I sadly don't remember much of the soundtrack, the non-racing tracks especially, but that's okay. Not all large OSTs are always memorable, with only a few exceptions. So what did I think of Umamusume Pretty Derby Season 1? It was okay. I think it was a good introductory season, but a little more to be desired. That being said, what was my favorite part? Probably when Suzuka made her comeback. The build-up of her comeback was nice, and her eventual win was satisfying. My favorite character? Gotta be Trainer. He's got the best gags with the Umas, a fun design, and has really good emotional scenes. Now, moving forward, what do I want from Season 2? The rest of Spica have some kind of character arc other than, this is Skylar with Scarlet, this is Midgeo the Queen. Maybe do the same treatment to some members of Rigel too. I'd also like to have new additions or some light shed on one-off characters like Tiamaparo, Maestro Doto, or Haru Uguru, who I didn't even talk about in this because she was just kind of barely there. That being said, I'm not moving on to Season 2 just yet. I will be doing BNW No Chikai. It's a 3-episode series, so the next video should be out slightly quicker. Anyway, that's all I got. Do you agree with what I said about this horse-filled season, or really tell me I'm wrong? Please let me know what you think, and I hope you join me on this journey of watching the Umamusume anime. Bye now. And oh yeah, fuck you, Mew.